Thanks, Rick. Today we head out to the play yard with some of Hillsborough County's future pets. It's where they let dogs be dogs, and I'll be helping some of the dedicated volunteers get them there.
Welcome to Playgroup. Playgroup is where dogs get to have fun with other dogs. Just like a lot of people like to go socialize, most of our dogs here like to socialize with other dogs. It's a way for them to burn off energy, have some fun. It gives us a chance to see if they get along with other dogs, and hopefully that helps get them adopted as well.
That's fantastic. And so at this point we're going to be meeting some of the dogs. I'm going to be working with a leash apparently, which is good.
Here at the shelter we use slip leads because it's very easy to get them on and off the dogs.
Right.
I'm going to give you a slip lead. This is the collar end that goes over the dog, and this is the handle end that you'll hold on to.
Awesome.
Give that to you.
I'm holding that correctly.
And you'll be communicating with the people who are in the play yard. They're going to let you know which dogs to get, which dogs to bring back to their kennels. All of these folks here are volunteers, and then we have our wellness staff person, Juan. He's in the yard leading Playgroup, and all of these volunteers are called Playgroup retrievers, as they retrieve the dogs for Playgroup.
Excellent. So I'm a retriever today.
Retriever today.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so we're going to let you jump right in, and you're going to head into the catch pen, and John will show you what to do.
Thank you, Christine. So you're a volunteer. You've been doing this for a while.
Yes, sir.
And what brought you in as a volunteer?
It was a mouse.
Yeah. Wow.
I found a mouse in my yard. It was a baby mouse, and I took it into the rescue close to my house. And that experience, for some reason, I was like, I got to go do something. And I have 3 dogs of my own. 2 I got from this shelter, 1 from Humane Society. And so I put in my application. I met Christine, and I just kept coming.
Okay, so I'm here with Juan, and we're in the play yard. And at this point, Juan, what do we do when we're in the play yard, and what are the benefits for the animals?
So the biggest thing about Playgroup, it's, as you can tell, it's very dog-to-dog sociability. So our human presence, we try to release it as most as possible, meaning that we let dogs do dogs and we don't get involved with them. So there is no petting, there is no treats, and everything is just dog-to-dog stuff. We're only here to supervise and monitor and make sure that all the communication between our dogs are just healthy and appropriate.
So it's playtime for the dogs.
Yeah.
No interference by the humans because they're just hanging out with each other.
Yes.
That's fantastic. And what are the benefits for the animals to do that?
So the benefits as far as for the animals itself, it helps their sociability status as far as like with other dogs, or communication, meaning that if somebody's interested in one of our dogs, we can describe to them how they act in the yard, such as a little guy over here or any of our dogs that are in the shelter. And the biggest thing is that we're able to get a good amount of dogs out in the yard together, and that way they get their daily enrichment or out of in-kennel enrichment, because they also need to spend time outside of the kennel.
That's fantastic. And so when people are looking to adopt, right, so you get to tell them about the dogs because you've seen how they socialize, how they work well with other dogs. So if somebody has maybe a dog already, they're going to know if this one gets along with them before they make that adoption. And then we have good adoptions, right? So people aren't bringing pets back.
I would say that's the biggest picture when it comes to group.
Yeah.
Just make sure that everybody lives with a good fit, and the more information we have on the dog is the better.
So, and how many dogs do you have out here at a time?
It really just depends on the comfortability of the handler. As myself and my backup dog right now is Lana, and we have John in the yard now too. Right now I can have the yard full, maybe 15, 20 dogs, and they'll be fine. But sometimes you just have 3 dogs that just play really rough and very rowdy. That just feels like 30. So it really just depends on what type of dogs that we have here, because as we have a lot of dogs in the kennel, they have different personalities, and not all of them play the same.
Juan, thank you. We appreciate what you guys do here. We're excited to be here and hang out and volunteer our time as well. So, hi, puppy.
I'm happy to have you guys here, and I mean, this is just a good way to get the shelter dogs in the community.
Awesome. Well, thank you. All right. We appreciate you previewing us in the play yard today. Join us next time as we're going to romp with a few of our canine companions, something that benefits the dogs and their families. Back to you, Rick.